Hello everyone, Crow back again, and I am responding to atarileaf's open tag on collection. I guess it's the open tag collection discussion. So I'm just going to go through his questions that he's asking, and I'll respond to him. I was kind of thinking about him today. I saw it earlier today. First question, have you ever had a retro gaming collection in the past, sold it all, only to start up collecting again? And if so, why? And his financial, family situation, lifestyle change, or other. And I started building up my collection maybe 4 years ago. It started building without even me knowing it. And I was just keeping everything. Now, I have sold part of it at one point. A couple years ago, maybe 2 or more years ago, I had about 1,400 games. And I was like, I don't have space for all these games. So I decided to sell the games, not the systems. I wanted to keep the systems, but sell the games I didn't want. Did I say sell the games I didn't want? And I wound up selling about half of them about on eBay. And I got really exhausted after months and months of selling them because I put each one up, and I basically started bidding at like almost $1 for all of them, except for the ones I knew were really rare. And I wound up with a good chunk of change, but ultimately, some of those games I wish I didn't sell. So some of those I've been getting back again. But now I'm almost at 2,000 games, and now that I will be probably moving into a bigger space, I can't see myself selling them in the near future. Now I know that can change. I know very well that maybe a couple months from now I might need money or space or something. I don't know, but yeah, the collection, it's up. I know my fiance wants to keep the collection no matter what, and in all honestly, I can't imagine the collection going away again. I can only see it building from here on. But yeah, I sold it before. I sold part of it before just to get it down, because I like to display everything. I don't like to have it all in but yeah, I worked my way around it. I've got a lot of stuff on display. It's still not quite how I like it, but so I'll move on to the second question. Do you ever see yourself getting rid of it all again? I think I just answered that. I just answered this whole question. Why? Remember the answer you give now. Very well change down the road. How likely do you see that being a case for yourself? So yeah, I just answered that. I could sell it again, but probably not. I prefer. I mean, if I sell it again, it would be a portion of it. I don't think I'd get rid of everything. So number 3. Which do you enjoy more, having a collection or simply collecting? In other words, is the thrill of the hunt more important than actually having the game or the system you just bought? Well, I like the hunt. I like finding stuff on occasion. I don't, go out like mad like every week to Goodwill to see what, finding out when they put out stuff or anything like that. I actually honestly like owning the collection more. And that's why I like having everything on display. And to be honest, I do document everything I get. I put it in a collection catalog. I clean every cartridge. I don't clean every disc, but I could clean every disc if I had tons of cleaning fluid. I basically do the best I have to make these games as presentable as they can be. For games that I didn't have boxes for, I would print up temporary boxes until I could, for disc base, until I could maybe find a copy of the game that did have the box. For cartridge-based games, except for Genesis games, I don't really care if I have the box or not. But for like disc-based games and Genesis games, I really do care if I have the box or not. So I do enjoy having the collection more than hunting for the collection. So I believe I've answered that pretty thoroughly. The question 4, last question: have you taken out insurance on your collection? Some people have, because of its value and amount of money they've put into it. And he says, atarileaf says, not me, I haven't. Well, I haven't put any, taken out insurance on my collection, specifically for my collection, but I do have insurance on everything I own. But yeah, for games, I am a little bit more documentative on what I do have. Like I said before, I do take pictures of every video game related thing I have, and that's actually part of the reason I started using YouTube videos with well, more specifically the room tour. I had that film that's on YouTube. I could use that as documentation. But yeah, not specific, no insurance specifically on the collection, but on roughly everything I have. So yeah, that's my answer. I just wanted to respond to this, and thanks to atarileaf for starting this collection up. This collection tag, open tag up. I'm not tagging anybody. If anybody's interested in putting out their response, respond directly to atarileaf's video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
This has been thoroughly Cormanized.